Back to the shop. Today is Friday, March 14th, my birthday. Beautiful day. We're fixing up some panels. Look at all these cuts. This is how bad this panel fit the rear quarter of my car, and it has nothing to do with the Origin Lab panel itself. It has everything to do with my car. So I had to make all these cuts to get the back end to suck in. Really, I made this cut first thinking I could make it happen. I couldn't, and I just had to keep cutting and cutting and cutting. So I got fiberglass on the inside. I will clean that and spray that and make that nice. Today I need to groove these out and actually pack them full of strand filler. And the strand filler will make it really strong, and then I'll be able to sand it all smooth. And finally I can maybe put these panels to rest, which would be great. But to show you what it fits like now, when you set it all on here and it lays, it actually sits really nice. There's not all that tension there anymore. Once I have it all nice and sanded, I'll actually take this and I'll cut this to be a really nice line as well so it lays perfect. But that's what we're up to today. Time to shove some strand in there. First got to clean these out, shove some strand in there, and let it cure. See where else we go from there. All right, here it is. This is the strand, the fiberglass strand. The stuff's pretty nasty. Hardens up pretty quick. I'm probably going to take advantage of the sun here and put it out there in the sun. But this is what I have, the Tiger Hair long strand fiberglass reinforced filler. So what's nice about this stuff is it's a fiberglass product. So this being fiberglass as well, whatever flex it does have, this will help hold that flex, which will be nice. I don't really know what else to say about this stuff, honestly. I'm going to let it harden up. I ran a little bit short here, as you can see. So I'm going to make a little bit more, stick it out in the sun, let it harden up, and kind of see where we end up from there.
I'm coming! Let's go!
All right, feels like deja vu. I went absolutely recording crazy. Nope, that's not true. I went work crazy yesterday and didn't record anything, and I was 100% focused on just getting as much done as I could. And here we are. So the last you saw was I had that strand. Well, that strand went in. It was really packy. It was really hard, which is great. I sanded it all smooth. There's a ton of pinholes from the strand, which is normal. So I put the body filter over it yesterday and let it dry. And long story short, I got to sand this and then probably fix a couple more pinholes. And then that panel I think will be ready. So let's flip to this real quick. And yesterday I went nuts. So there was several holes. There was quite a few holes down there, quite a few holes down there, just from fitting different panels and different things. I talked about that Downstar hardware that absolutely sucked, which was those rubber things that slid in there that sandwiched like a rib nut, but it only sandwiched when the screw was put in right, whatever. It sucked. So I literally filled every single hole all the way around the car on both sides. This side is sanded. I sanded the filler down smooth. This side, the filler still needs to be sanded, as you can see. But every little hole that was on the car, I welded it shut. I closed it in with filler. I now sanded it smooth on this side. And then what will happen is I think the quarters, I will paint silver to match the silver of the car, and probably the jam, and then the roof I'm gonna leave black. So that needed to be done. That was something that I wanted to have done. Let's grab this panel here real quick. I'm just gonna show you how this fits now that I modified it a bunch. Hey Jack, can you come here and help hold this? You hold the front. You hold the front of the panel. Just make it line up halfway decent. All right, so if I put this on where it lays, I will have to drill a new hole, but you can see now, you got it, Jack?
Yeah, I got it.
You can see now how well and how tight that lays. So I will have to cut this ridge here, obviously, to make it all sit where it's supposed to, but this panel fits amazing now, and it won't have a gas door, which is great. So that was a big thing that needed to be done. That is a big weight off my shoulders. Hopefully next weekend, besides getting more stuff done on Blake's car, hopefully I can get a handful of my buddies out here where I can put the panel on. We can drill the holes exactly where we want them. We can put the riv nuts in, and we can fit the back bumper. So that way the side skirts will be mounted, the back bumper will be mounted, the fenders and the quarters will be mounted. All that'll be left really is that front bumper and then a sanding party. So I just wanted to show you guys that, kind of give a little bit of closure of what's been going on with the panels and how this has all been fitting together. But that is a really, really long explanation to what we got going on. Very happy with how all that is turning out. I think it'll be great. All right, Jack, you've been doing some car stuff too. What have you been up to?
Okay, so if you don't already know, I got a 3D printer for Christmas, and now I've just been going crazy. So, and also shout out to Kevin telling us this website that you can print like all types of stuff. And right now I've been printing shift knobs, as you can see. This one is a size M12 times 125. This one is like a little small one. It's M12 times 1.5. Made a little fun one. That's an ice cream one. And yeah, I've just been going crazy. And I've been making AN lines holders, so I can like separate your lines. And then you take like little bolts, and you can like put them in here and do that. So you can order them on my dad's YouTube channel, my Facebook, and my Instagram, and his Instagram. So
that's pretty awesome, dude. So what's the game plan with those shift knobs? What are we going to do to help people and kind of try to make them a little bit more proper?
So we're gonna fill them with resin, and then we're gonna fill them with resin, make them heavy, and then we'll like drill them where it would fit in your car perfectly.
Perfect. So we'll get a few more colors and do a little bit more with those shift knobs. You'll see more coming. Jack's got some pretty cool photos of the cars that he took inside of the blue car, so I'll post those right here so you can kind of see what those photos look like. And then besides that, we'll just kind of see where it goes from there. There's a lot of different designs out there, things that we can do. We're going to mess with a couple different styles of plastics to try to get the smoothest finish possible. But it's just kind of a fun thing for Jack to do that he gets into. So besides Jack, what do you think? Should we wrap the video?
I think so.
All right, so what should they do?
You should like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll shout you out in the next video.
All right, guys. We'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching.